Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. I do apologize about being 5 minutes late. I was trying to get the Wi-Fi to be the best it can be, and yeah, as usual, the Wi-Fi is never amazing in the building that I live in, but this is the best that I can get right now, so hopefully it will be okay. Hopefully it won't be too bad. So yeah, if you guys can give me a audio check on the mic, a video check, and also a latency check, that would be great. As soon as you guys have given me the thumbs up, we'll get straight into today's live stream. Also, I really do appreciate you guys hopping out today to jump on the live stream. It does mean a lot always when you guys join me. It's always nice to see everyone. If you can also let me know where you guys are tuning in from today, it'd be great to know where you guys are coming in from today, in terms of where you're watching the live stream from. Also, let me know if you guys, I did make a poll in the live chat saying if you guys have ever tried print on demand before. So yeah, it'd be good to know if you can vote on the poll if you've ever experimented with print on demand, whether it be trying a shop, making a shop, running ads. It's just nice to know how far you guys really got, pardon me, with print on demand. I'm gonna open up a few stores here. Whilst I'm waiting for you guys to join the live stream, make sure if you're new to the live stream, if you guys who are new to the live stream can smash the like button, just so we can get the other fellow YouTube subscribers on board. The more likes this gets, the more people will know about it. And it's always good when there's a lot of subscribers on the live stream. Makes it entertaining, makes it nice to see everybody in one place. We are going to be doing some giveaways as well later, so do bear that in mind. But yeah, if you guys can give me a check. I've not even checked to see if the sound check's working. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. All good from all clear. Okay, cool. Shout out to Panzer as well, that helps out in the live chat. Really do appreciate your time, buddy. Let me see how everything is on my side. Oh, my bad. Double played. All right, guys. Again, I'm just checking on my phone. So if you can see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my phone just to see how the live stream's doing. Pardon me, guys. If you can all if you can all smash the like button, that would be massively appreciated if you're new to the stream. Now, I know today's stream is slightly different. It's a print-on-demand stream, but I wouldn't look at that as a bad thing. I know a lot of you guys are interested in print-on-demand, so I thought I'd change it up this week and do a bit of POD, because you guys have been asking about POD recently, and I got a few nice things to say about POD today as well. A few things that I think a lot of you guys will appreciate for sure. Okay, cool. I've got everything loaded up on the screen that I needed, by the way, so that's good. Let's have a look at what the stream's saying. Okay, cool. So yes, today's live stream is all about print on demand, when it comes to what supplier to use, any Q&A, so any questions you've got regarding POD. But the main topic of the live stream is to show you what print on demand stores right now are doing well, what makes their store do well, what designs have they got that's making their store do well, so you guys can understand what the fundamental key is to starting a successful print on demand store. So if you are interested in POD, this is going to be a very important live stream for you to watch. Inspiration. And again, any questions regarding POD will only be answered in today's video. So if you're asking me things about normal dropshipping, I'm not going to answer them. It's all about POD today. And I do believe that print on demand is totally underrated right now. I feel like a lot of people are overlooking POD, thinking that's not a good business model. They don't understand how stores are successful. So yeah, today is all about POD. And guys, if you're a loyal subscriber, take POD seriously, because there's so much money to be made in POD. In my opinion, more money long term in POD than there is actually in normal dropshipping. So yeah. But anyway, let's see where we got people coming in from today. Let me have a look on my screen. We have got people coming in from, let's have a look, USA, Tunisia. We've got France in the building, Netherlands, Portugal, India, Pakistan, Philippines, Sweden, London. Now, talking about London. Pardon me. Anyway, but let me get into the actual proper stream itself. Anyway, guys, let me know if you can see the computer screen. We're going to change it up now to the computer screen. Let me know if you can see the computer screen. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. Once we've got that check, we'll go going into it. Also, which one of you guys are a Batman fan? Because obviously you can see my desktop screensaver. Probably going to ask about it. Batman is my favorite superhero. As a child, I've always Love the Batman. The Christopher Nolan trilogy is insane. Best trilogy in my opinion. Best movies in my opinion. And if you're looking forward to doing Batman, that's coming out next week. Oh, next week? Yeah. Anyway, also let me know who your favorite superhero is. Anyway, just good to know. Just good to know. It's good to learn about your subscribers, right? So yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Iron Man. Okay. Tony Stark is people's favorite, right? Cool. You guys can see everything's working nicely, so let's get into the first part of the stream. Anyway, let me go on to Instagram, just because I want to show you something. Actually, should I go on Instagram? Nah, Instagram's not the right one. Let me go on Facebook, because that's probably where I need to show you this. Okay, cool. Facebook. Let's have a look what people are saying. What was I going to do? Here we go. So, for those that are tuning in from London, I wanted to show you this very quickly. Just very, very quickly. Don't worry. So, for those that are in London, in the UK, or close to the UK, me and my business partner George are attending the White Label Expo event next week. You can see the dates here and the times here. I have posted this in the Telegram group for the information. So if you've ever wanted to see me in real life, or just say hello, or just go to a good Ecom networking event, then I will be at this one next week in London on the 3rd of March, which is the Wednesday. Now we might be doing a after event as well. So if we do, we'll let you know about it. But yeah, come and drop down if you're close by, if you're in Birmingham, come down for the day and see us. But we might have a little after gathering as well at about 6 p.m. So we'll let you know on social media. Just thought I'd let you guys know that. Anyway, let's get into what this stream's all about, which is print on demand. This is all about print on demand. Guys, if you're new to the stream, make sure you smash the like button, because I do want to try and get as many subscribers on this stream. I do know that this stream is probably not going to do as well as the others, because it's a topic that people unfortunately are not interested in, which is a bit worrying. But those that are interested in watching it, you're going to see a lot of great things. So let's get the first part out of the way. Which print on demand supplier do I recommend right now? So the print on demand supplier right now that we're using, and that I'm really excited about, is a company called Huge POD. Make sure you use my link, which will be in the description, because you will get a incentive to use my link. And what it is, it's basically a print on demand company like, for example, Printful, Printify, and they have a nice range of catalog. But the quality of the print, the shipping times, and the design aspect of things is amazing. Like, if you compare Huge POD with Printify and Printful, you can't compare it. The prices are insane. So yeah, I thought I'd show you that. Let me go to this. You'll see as well. Let me show you some other things quickly. But yeah, I'm just using, because before I start showing you guys some winning designs, you can see here an example of how much it would cost you with other platforms compared to themselves. So yeah, Huge POD is the best company to use right now when it comes to POD, so make sure you check them out. It's the ones that we're using. They integrate with Shopify really nicely. They're just price and quality, you can't compete. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, let's get into what this stream is all about. So the stream today is all about finding winning POD designs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a few stores right now that are absolutely killing it in the POD industry. For those that don't know what POD means, it means print on demand. So the first company that I'm going to show you, and all of these are dropshipping websites, some are on WooCommerce, some are on Shopify, is called Wholesale. I don't know how I'm pronouncing this. Some of them are like foreign as well, but you get the name. So as you guys can see here, this store's doing a good amount of volume right now. They're doing about, I think, 20 to 40k a month, and I'll explain later how I find these stores as well. So if you want to know how I find these stores, let me know in the live chat. I'll show you exactly how I find them. So anyway, this is a very successful print-on-demand store. As you guys can see, it's literally what they're doing is they're making these designs that look like, for example, this is meant to look like the Walt Disney logo. So this is meant to look like the Disney logo, but it obviously isn't. Instead, they've changed it to bottles because it's called malt whiskey or malt whiskey. So they've got whiskey bottles instead of the Disney castle, and they're using the same font, but obviously they're saying malt whiskey. Now, in terms of Can you get in trouble doing this because of the copyright and the trademarks? I'm not too sure, because if that font is trademarked, then technically they can't use it. Now, the logo itself is fine because it's not the same, but the font, some fonts can be trademarks. You got to be careful. But as you guys can see, they're taking really famous examples of basically imagery, and they're replacing it with their own slang on it. So if we go to the best sellers, you'll see, always go to best sellers when you come to these websites. So you can see here that one of their best sellers is Gangster Rapper crew neck. So this is a successful design that they've got going on right now. Now, what does this design mean? I have no idea. The thing with print on demand, guys, and it's really this simple, is what makes print on demand so successful for some companies is the message that they're trying to get across. Now, me personally, I don't understand this, but there would be somebody out there that will understand that, and that's why they're going to buy it. So it's about, with print on demand, it's all about talking to a market, a niche market with a design, and this is obviously one. Now, if you understand what, and again, this is the great thing about today's live stream, if you can help me understand what these mean, what they're trying to get at, that would be great. But I'm only showing you what these successful stores are doing. So we got another design which is called My OnlyFans Tee. Here is to my OnlyFans. So of course, OnlyFans is very popular right now. So they've took that mock and they put it on a t-shirt. So I guess those that do OnlyFans that are successful would want to buy these. So you'd use that as a target audience. So that's another winning design. Now, I want to make this very clear. When you watch this live stream, please do not copy these designs. It's just to get inspiration and to learn what makes these other stores successful. So another design that's working well for him is called Champagne Poetry. So Champagne Poetry, again, I don't know what the meaning is behind it, so I can't really explain why. Whole snack market. See, a lot of these I don't understand, but these ones I obviously do understand. These are the ones that I want to show you. So they've got the alcohol crew neck. So this was meant to look like, obviously this is meant to look like the Adidas logo. So it's very clever how they've done this. It looks like the Adidas logo, but it's not. Instead of having the Adidas logo, they've put bottles and they've changed the name to obviously alcohol. So this is a good design because it's a fun, humorous t-shirt, sweatshirt, that when people see this, they're going to think, oh, that looks like Adidas logo, but it's not. And they're going to laugh and think, oh, alcohol. Now, most people drink alcohol, so when they see this, they're going to think, well, that's a cool design. I might want one for myself. Now, on the product page themselves, they've just got these simple mock-ups. I'll be showing you where you can get mock-ups from later as well. But that's why this design's done so well, because it's such a broad design that anybody can buy. But yeah, that's another one of their best sellers. Let's go through the rest. I'm a nightmare before coffee. Again, this is a funny saying. So how many people drink coffee? Loads of people drink coffee. So many people can relate to this design, and a lot of people can relate to it because if they don't drink coffee, they're going to get angry. Now, the key with print on demand, guys, and I can't stress this enough, the key to success on print on demand is not the artwork of the POD store in terms of having a pretty design on the t-shirt, loads of abstract designs. Literally, all you need to do to become successful in POD, and I can't emphasize this enough, you just need to have a solid message on your t-shirt, sweatshirt. That is it. You don't need anything crazy. So this is where people struggle because they're thinking, what can I do that's similar to this that would work? You've got to, with POD, you've got to really think outside the box. This is where people struggle because they can't think outside the box. So a nightmare before coffee crew neck. So again, before you drink coffee, you're a nightmare, which is most people is the case because it's an addiction. You have something called hangry, which is you being hungry, but it makes you angry. Hangry. That's something that you could do. That's an example of this. So this is giving me an idea of doing a hangry t-shirt. I'm sure there's already ones out there, but that's what this is giving me an idea for. And you guys can see the product descriptions are very standard. They've got made in USA. And again, these print on demand companies, most of them are making stuff in USA. So it's not hard to put that in the description. 30-day guarantee, obviously, product description, what it's made out of, shipping, 30-day guarantee, very basic. They haven't even got reviews on here, but it's still doing big numbers. Let's have a look at some other ones that I can understand. Now, you guys might be looking at the screen and think, well, I understand a lot of these designs. I can't understand them a lot. Now, this one is basically, let me open this link in a new tab. This is the MasterCard logo. Again, I don't know if they can get away with doing this. It's kind of on the border, really. But they've got the MasterCard logo, and it's got hustle hard. So instead of MasterCard, it's got hustle hard. So again, MasterCard is a payment gateway or a payment provider. So hustle hard, payment, money, you kind of get the gist. So again, it's all about wordplay with POD. You got to be good with your wordplay. But yeah, that's the first store that I want to show you. I do want to open up the ad library to see if they are running ads, because that's important to have a look at, isn't it? So let me have a look and see if they are running ads. Let's have a look. Type this in. Should have had this loaded up. My bad. Anyway, if you guys have got questions on that first store, guys, please ask me if you've got any questions related to that first store that I just showed you. Because obviously, you might have a few questions about it. I'm going to show you a few more successful stores. And I'm also going to show you how to find successful designs. And I'm also going to show you how to make designs and stuff like that. Let me get this. Guys, if you're new to the live stream, please make sure you smash the like button. That would be massively appreciated. Now, that is weird because they've got a whole different page linked to their Facebook. So that is a bit weird. Let's have a look. Okay, I think that one is a complete no-go, right? This is the one. Yeah, they've got no ads running. Okay, we'll move on to the next one anyway. So if you've got any questions about POD so far, about what I've just said, ask me now because I'm going to take a quick look at what you guys are saying. Let's have a look. We've got some YouTube members in the building. We've got some YouTube members in the building. Candy here. I think it's is it Candy? Candy. My name pronunciation is really bad. I drink coffee in the morning sometimes. Good booster to get you going. Coffee is a very passionate subject. Here it is. Is Teespring? These are good questions. Is Teespring good? Now, Teespring is what we call a mass business. It's a business you know about. They're Teespring. The quality is not amazing. I'm going to keep it real with you because I used to use Teespring for my own merch when I used to have a merch shelf, and I ordered a lot for myself as a sample to see how good they were. I found the quality of the printing is not very good. I found the quality of the actual t-shirt, like the cotton, isn't very good. Teespring, in my opinion, I don't understand why anyone, in my opinion, would use them. I would rather use Printful instead of Teespring, to be honest with you. But does Huge POD have the option for embroidery? Good question. I'm not too sure, actually. I think they do. Actually, you know what? I don't think they have. Actually. I only do vinyl. Let's have a look. See what you guys are saying. Teespring okay for print on demand? No. Champagne Poetry, I think, is a Drake reference. Now, I know Champagne Pappy is a Drake reference. I don't know about poetry. I could be wrong. Walking around with an OnlyFans shirt. Some people would, man. Gangster rap. Yeah, obviously we have our own version of that in the UK, but it's totally different to America, so the slang's different in the UK. Did Solital start as a POD business? Great question. No, it never. Solital's always been an Ecom brand. It's never done POD. Ugh, my back. Stiff. Guys, if you're new to the stream, make sure you smash the like button. We're going through successful print-on-demand designs today, hopefully to motivate you to start a POD business because there's so much money in POD. It's unreal. Okay, next one is the funny couple pregnant matching t-shirt. So, you can see here, it's got a image of a dad saying, "Daddy now loading," with a bar, "Please wait." "Mommy now loading, please wait." And obviously that part is at the bottom where the bump is, where the pregnancy bump is. So this is a really clever design because it's not that they've just slapped that on the middle. They've there's real thought that's gone behind the making of this design for the women's because they put it lower down. So this is really nice. It's what we call a matching set because the good thing with this is you're more likely to buy both, so mom and dad, and also get the dad as well. So you're going to get your average order value up because you're getting one that's matching. So With print on demand, there are a lot of successful matching tees, his and hers, and this is great for average order value. So yeah, this is the design. And again, this design is not hard to make in Canva. You could easily make this in Canva. Canva, you could make this in 2 seconds. And again, please do not copy these designs. I'm just showing you them to innovate you on potential designs that you could make. But yeah, this is one of their successful designs. And you can see the product page is terrible. It's horrible. It's actually horrible. Let's have a look. Family matching clothes. Let's take a look at that. That's interesting. I know this store. Okay, here we go. We've got it right here. We got it right here. So this one here, Mama Mouse, Minnie Mouse. Good design. I like this design. This is quite a clever design. So you've got here the Mama Mouse, Minnie Mouse. Very clever design. And you can see here they've got the size chart, and they've got some Place It mock-ups right here. I'll show you that now. So if you go to a website called Place It, I'll show you this now. So when it comes to mock-ups, guys, you can literally get a subscription model with Place It. Go to mock-ups, go to print on demand, and go to t-shirts, and you'll find all the mock-ups you need. Look, you can get these mock-ups anywhere. You literally just upload it and you can get it. So yeah. I use Place It for all of my mock-ups when I do POD. I do a few POD stuff now and again. That's actually quite a cool design talking about it. So yeah, Place It's a great place to go to get some professional mock-ups. Better than this, in my opinion. So yeah, that's a good design. You can see daddy power, mommy power, and then the baby power. So that's a good design. Mini me and me. So yeah, a lot of these are matching sets. Boss man, boss lady, mini boss. This is quite a clever design, actually. Take a look at this. This is good because not many people think about this. So for example, when you cross your arms, it will make the dog's face. So when the sleeves are down, you probably wouldn't understand how it would work, but when they're together, it shows you the dog's face. So this is quite a clever design. Now, it wouldn't be easy to design this because to make the measurements work, it would be quite difficult, but it's definitely outside the box. Now, dog lovers would buy. Now, we all know in typical fashion dropshipping, the pet industry is so huge. Now imagine advertising these. These would get bought up so like I can't imagine how quick those would get bought up. Let's see if these guys are running Facebook ads because they are selling a lot of stuff. So it'll be interesting to see if they do run any Facebook ads. I know a lot of these guys do run Google ads and stuff like that. So let's have a look. Have I found the right page? Here we are. So they're not running any Facebook ads right now. So let's move on to the next store. So the next store is called Loud Sisters. Loud Sisters is the next POD store. And again, these are all print on demand stores, either on Shopify or on WooCommerce, okay? This one's on Shopify, just can tell straight away. But yeah, Loud Sisters. Now, something that you might want to do, which can help you understand what this is all about, is by going to the About Us section. Do they even have an About Us section? I don't think they do they? So no, these guys don't even have an About Us section. Or am I blind? I don't think they do. But a lot of these... oh, here they do. They have it right here. So, About Loud Sister Shop, a woman-owned business based in North Carolina. We're building an ever-growing collection of genuinely unique graphic t-shirts with the help of talented artists and designs from all across the USA. Not only do we have unique designs we can find anywhere else, but caters to a variety of aesthetic interest of ages. In addition to this, so it's pretty... This is pretty bland in my opinion. Now, with the About Us sections, you can really get an understanding on what made their business successful, what route they took. Now, this one's quite generic, but if I was to look at this, Loud Sisters, in my opinion, that's more music related. And again, guys, if you're watching this live with me, let me know what your impression is of the store. What do you think the name, what do you think they're about? I think it's to do with music because Loud Sisters. You can see here they've got the trust badges designed and printed in the US. Well, again, this isn't hard because most do it. You can see here they've got these different musical animals. So obviously it's got something to do with music, yet they didn't say that in the description, which I'm a bit disappointed in. So they've got these different musical instruments, and I wouldn't say the artwork's unique because I've seen stuff like this before. You can see here other different animal designs. You can see you got here shop music. So let's see what they've got featured. Have they got best sellers? No, they haven't. But we can use a Chrome extension here to see what their best sellers are. So let's take a look. Favorite products. Where is it? Products. Best sellers. Their best seller is the Kitty Punk t-shirt. Let's take a look at it. So this is their best seller, and it's literally a cat playing a guitar. So this is how crazy you can get with the designs. And now, I don't know how hard that would be to make. I think it would be a little bit harder than some of the other designs, in my opinion. I think these are a little bit harder to make personally. I think you would have to hire somebody on Fiverr. And again, you can hire people on Fiverr to do this, guys. It's not really that hard in terms of that. They have got a size chart as well, which isn't too bad. But yeah, I think these guys are focusing more on the musical aspect of things. Do they have a Facebook page? Loud Sisters. Let's have a look. Loud Sisters. Let's have a look. Here it is. And they are running some ads. Okay, so they're running ads for the bear playing the guitar. They're running ads for the squirrel playing the guitar. They've got All Together Now, some other stuff. They've got Doubt. They've got... Okay, they're not just running ads for those normal ones. Now, these are quite... This design's quite unique. You know what? I'm looking for those unique designs. Like, these ones I've seen all before. But this one here, this is definitely something that I've never seen before. So let's take a look at this. Okay, it's not found. Okay, anyway, let's take a look to see if I can actually find that on their website, because those designs are what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the unique designs that I've never really saw before. These ones I've kind of seen before, but I haven't at the same time. But where were those other ones made? I think it's maybe under inspirational, maybe. Let's take a look. So these are quite cool, actually. So what does it say on this t-shirt? It says sparks of... Okay, that quality is terrible. I can't even read that. Sparks of courage, women fitted unique graphic tee. Okay, cool. So this is trying to uplift women, I believe. Brave, perfect. Where is that design that I saw before though? Let's go to curvy fit maybe. Let's go to let's go to other maybe. I can't find that design they're running ads for. That's a cool design. I like that design. That's a good design. But again, that could potentially be trademarked, so I wouldn't go down that route. Yeah, I'd probably not do that. Let's take a look at another successful POD store, and then I'll look at some of your I'll have a look at some of your questions, of course. Okay, I'm not gonna look at this store because I didn't really understand what that store was all about. But let's take a look at this one. It's called lemononlyman.shop. This is what this one's all about. Now let's see if they've got an about us section so I can actually understand what these guys are all about. Let's have a look if they've got an about us section. Okay, so here we go. Everything is designed from a place of being a fan of the show and from the fun nerdiness I like to celebrate with the following. So this is a TV program. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know this was a bloody TV show. Like, this is crazy to me. I didn't even know that. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I definitely didn't. Hello Hoodie Season. Okay, let's take a look at these. These are the best sellers. So let's take a look at some of the best sellers and come to a verdict of what they're doing. So this is the Josh Lyman Baked Goods. So this is from season 1, episode 2. So you can see here how they are really referencing whatever TV show this is. Now, if you've watched this TV show, let me know. I've personally never, but yeah. So this is really clever, and this is what a lot of people do. So for example, when what was it called, that really popular Netflix TV show the other month? What was it called? The one with the masks? Oh, I forgot the name of it. What was it called? Somebody please remind me. But what a lot of people do is they'll see what is popular right now on Netflix, on TV, and they'll create designs about that series, film, and then sell them. And the key is to do it where you're quoting things from the Netflix series or from the movie series and add in logos or symbols that are not trademarked to it. That way you're getting the people that are fans of the show, but you're also showing them things from the series or from the movie where it's not going to get you in trouble because it's not trademarked. So yeah, you can see here it tells you, like I said, the season. Now let's take a look at this design. Joshua Lyman's Baked Muffin Donut Goods. See, I don't even understand any of this. But again, it's a niche market. There's people out there that are going to buy it because these guys are doing really good numbers at the moment. They're doing, I think, over 40k a month. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't understand the design at all. Season 1, episode 2, post hoc ergo proter hoc. I don't even know what this means. Like, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know if this TV show's in English. But anyway, let's have a look at another design, because I have no idea. Let's take a look at this one. Actually, I don't think this is in English, is it? Is it in English? I don't even know. I am really confused. But anyway, yeah, that's what they've done to become successful. And you can see they've got masks. They're selling masks now. What else have they got? Unisex hoodies, masks, mugs. Let me have a look to see what their actual best sellers are. It's not a Shopify shop, so this is WooCommerce. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's see if they've got any Facebook ads being run. Have they got any Facebook ads being run? Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. Facebook logo. Yeah, if you guys can help me out with this, because I'm really confused. I've never heard of it. I hope they're not naming themselves after the actual TV show, because they can get into a lot of trouble. They're not running any ads either. So, yeah. Anyway, let's check the comments that you guys are saying. Anyway, haha, most of mine must be trademarked. Yeah, Squid Game. That's the one. That is the one. People still selling masks. Yes. Money Heist. No, it was Squad Game that I was on about. But yeah, guys, I want to know if any of you guys have watched this series that they're going on about. What is the starting budget for POD? So with POD, the budget that you're going to need is at least $2,000. Guys, remember, this is a business. Obviously, it's a business where your startup costs don't need to be as big as, pardon me, as a traditional business, but you still need money, guys. A lot of you guys come to this, pardon me, with barely any money and hope and dream that this can make you money and change your life. And without me sounding horrible and rude, but this is like any other business. It needs money and it needs time. So all I can say to those that haven't got as much money, like $40, $100, go and get a job, get a side hustle, start a side hustle, and be a freelancer or whatever, and get that money. You got to understand, if you're starting these businesses with barely any money, you're just going to run out of money and struggle. You might as well have a nice setup of money and then get going, instead of ruin it. You're just going to ruin it for yourselves, basically, is all I can say to you. Kindly let us know about the huge POD. I'll go over huge POD again later on in this video. So once I've gone through these winning designs, I will talk a little bit more about them, but I use them at the moment and I find them very, very good. Is contextual ads good for POD? You'd have to test it. I've never done it. Printify or Printful? Now, if I had to choose out of the two, it'd be Printify. Printful. Yeah, Printful. I always get them confused. Printful. But again, I would always use myself huge POD. Teespring, no good. What about giveaway? Yeah, we're going to be doing some giveaways later. Guys, if you're new to the live stream, please make sure you smash the like button. That'd be great. Let's have a look at some more successful POD stores. Where have I opened up? This one, maybe? Okay, cool. This is one that I haven't opened up. So, this one goes over a strong message. So, this one is a POD store as well. This one is called Endangered Animals. So it's all about animals that are currently endangered: polar bears, elephants, monkeys. So it goes over all of these different endangered animals, and the way they've designed it is really clever with the colors they've used. They've used these colors that match the design, which is really cool. So it's a clean looking design. So this store is all about talking and expressing a really important point right now, which is these endangered animals, which is really, really sad. Don't even get it wrong. It's such a sad topic. Now, I don't know which ones are their winning designs. Now, the thing with endangered, doing things like this is, if you want my honest opinion, if you're going to do something like this, because it is for a good cause, if you're going to do something like this, then give 20% of the profit you make to charity. Now, there are people that do this and they say they give to charity, but they don't. And that's just horrible and disgusting. And if you do that, then karma's going to get you for it. These types of stores, as long as you've got the right reason to do it, the right morals to do it, which is spread the message, but also give profit to charity, then that's amazing. You know, that's such a powerful thing to do. But if you're just doing it from a greed point of view, I don't think it's a good idea, you know. But I am very intrigued to see if they're running ads and how they are actually running them in terms of copywriting and stuff like that, in terms of the way they're laying out their the text and stuff like that. Now, I wonder if they do give to charity, because I've not actually seen if they give to charity. Let me have a look. About us. Let's have a look. So, I have enjoyed successful creating media, publishing events, and now dedicate my whole life endangered animals and my e-commerce store. I have 3 kids. My product includes vulnerable, engaged, critic, endangered animals, classifications of endangered animals. So he goes over what makes an endangered animals, and then we go 10% of all profits will be donated to the wildlife fund. So they do say that they do give to the wildlife fund, and in my opinion, they should actually put that on the product page, because that is where people want to know, you know. But yeah, as long as they mean that they're doing that, it's fine. But if they're not, then yeah, it's not a good thing. Okay, another store, POD store, that's currently doing extremely well is this Hello South Korea store. So if I was to guess, maybe this is just aimed at South Korea. So what you'll see with POD is a lot of the stores are very niche to the people that they're selling to, you know. It's not broad. So let's see what this store's all about. Let's read it before we look at the designs. Hello South Korea. It started in 2018 with a group of multicultural diehard K-pop fans. So, pardon me, K-pop is really big in South Korea. There's that band, isn't there? There's that what's that band? Am I right or wrong by saying there's that massive band from South Korea, that boy band? I forgot the name. I might be wrong. So you can see here. They're saying that our aim is to bring great merch closer to K-pop stands. Maybe K-pop is the name of the band, I don't know. A sustainable price, because we believe every stand should be able to wear for the love of K-pop regardless of where they are. So by saying that, I do believe it's a band. So let's type in K-pop. K-pop is the band, or is it a genre? I don't know. I'm confused. These were the guys that I was talking about. These were the guys that I was literally talking about. These are the ones that I was referencing. So this is the group K-pop. Now, I'm glad that well, I could be wrong because it's saying that's a genre, okay? So I'm still confused. But anyway, these are the guys that I'm referring to. Now, there was a store that I saw, I think a year ago or 2 years ago, where people were selling their merchandise, but it was pictures of their faces. It was trademark stuff, and they got sued. I remember it, I think it was 3 years ago actually. The store got really badly sued because they were selling, when K-pop were really popular, their merchandise, and they got sued to hell. But doing it like this is a good way of doing it, because you're not saying it's K-pop, because you're saying it's Hello South Korea, which is totally different. And you're selling designs that might have their lyrics on it. So these, by the looks of things, is a jacket, a bomber jacket with the lyrics from their song. So you can see here, have you ever listened to the song Come Away, Phil, or someone? You can see here, and it's got the lyrics of the songs. Why wear this bomber jacket? So what they're doing is they're going to get you interested because you want to wear a jacket that has the lyrics of the song on. This is very clever. And I'm pretty sure you can get away with doing that. Again, you'd have to speak to an attorney, but I'm pretty sure you can get away with doing that. I could be wrong, but yeah. And you can see here, there's another one here, another design where it's just got loads of... I don't know if this is like a design they used in one of their stuff, but yeah, this is another design they got. But yeah, this store's doing really well, guys. Let me see if they're actually running any ads. Have they got the Facebook? Yeah, they have got Facebook. Let's take a look. I think they might be running ads, because I think I saw one of their ads the other day when I searched for them. Let's take a look. Let's have a look. Okay, they're not running any ads. Okay, cool. Okay, no ads being run. But yeah, this is their feature collection. Have they got their best sellers here? Let's see what their best sellers are by going here. Is it a WooCommerce store? No, it's a Shopify store. So let's go to products, best sellers. Is this got the right store on it? I don't think this is picking up the right store, is it? Oh yeah, it is picking up the right store. So their best sellers are not these ones right here, basically. Let's put it that way. But it's saying that, okay, these are their best sellers. So these are their best sellers. So this is one of their best sellers, because it was coming up before as their best seller. Stay in Gold BTS Black Positive Affirmation Unisex. Stay in Gold. So I guess this is another t-shirt they've got. But yeah, that's another store I thought I'd show you. So again, you can take popular bands, popular music artists, and write lyrics on the designs. Again, you'd have to double check to see if you can do that, because it depends if they're trademarked. It's really, really technical when you do stuff like this. But yeah, this is another thing that people do to get successful POD stores. Let's have a look, see what questions you guys have got for me. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, K-pop is the genre, BTS is the band. Thank you for Thank you for the correction, Asher. Again, this is totally new to me, this stuff, so yeah, my bad. Talk about the profit margin. Okay, so I'll show you guys the profit margins in a minute, because I'll show you an example. Okay. Any ideas for the pet niche? I just literally showed a POD store selling a few dog stuff. But yeah, let me talk about the profit margins quickly, and then I'll show you exactly how I find the stores. Okay, so yeah, let me do that now. So let me get off these and let me open up another store. So I'm gonna show. So let me show you the profit margins first, and then let me show you how I find the stores, because I think that's really, really important. Guys, if you're new to the stream, please make sure you smash the like button. That would be really, really appreciated. Let's do the Loud Sisters one, okay? So let's do the Loud Sisters one. Let's do women, shop all. Let's sort it by best selling. So their best selling one is this. Okay, that's weird. Where's that gone? That is so weird. Okay, their best selling one, let's say it's this t-shirt here. So this is their best seller, okay? I'm pretty sure that this was their best seller. I could be wrong, but I am pretty sure. So let's go to huge POD and let's work it out, okay? So you go to products, you go to t-shirts, products, let's go to women, let's go to t-shirts. So that t-shirt there is this one right here. I'd say that t-shirt looks very similar to that t-shirt, or even that t-shirt as well. So I'd say it's probably looking very much like that t-shirt out of the two ones that I just showed you. So view details. So it's going to cost you one to five pieces is going to cost you $6.41, okay? And the shipping is $5.30. Now, do these guys charge for shipping, or is it free? Let's have a look. Shipping, refunds, and return policy. They haven't got a shipping policy? That's weird. Okay, let me just add it to cart anyway and see if they have got shipping prices here. Continue. Let's see if they've got any. Oh man. Yeah, I don't want to fill any of that out. How do I know? Okay, let's go. Oh, I can't even go to the shipping. Okay, hold on a second. I want to know if they offer shipping. Okay, is it under returns and refund policy? No, it's not under there. Okay. FAQs. Terms of service, maybe? No, I don't even know. But I know a lot of POD stores do offer paid shipping, but you can initially put that into the price. So let's just say for worst case, you put that into the price. You're looking at what, $11? Okay, all in, you're looking at $11. Let's say $12, including the print, because when you add a print to the t-shirt, it does cost. So let's say worst case, $12, okay? And you're selling it for, how much are you selling it for? You're selling it for $22.99. So you're making around about, give or take, $10 on that example. Now, in my opinion, that's quite a cheap price to sell. Now, in my opinion, that is on the cheaper side that I've seen. Okay, if I show you another store, which is, let me show you another store quickly. A lot of POD stores do charge a lot more. Like I say, I do find that on the cheaper side. So you can see here, these t-shirts, $49.99, $34.99. You can see these ones are a lot more expensive, and these guys are doing quite big numbers. And these guys are all to do with music, I think. I didn't show you this store, which I should have, because it's probably one of the better stores I could have showed you. And again, it's all about music. So you can see this t-shirt's $39.99. Let's just say $40, okay? And I do believe that these guys do charge for shipping. So let me just double check. I'm pretty sure they do. I'll just double check anyway. 1 to 3 day business day. Oh, it doesn't say about the shipping being free or paid, which is annoying. Okay. Does it say anything here to do with shipping? Okay, I'm not too sure, but I know some of the ones I checked today do charge shipping. So they're charging $39.99. Let's have a look what they've got. They've got 100% soft cotton. So they're just doing soft cotton, okay? So if we go back to here, we go to products, we go to men, we go to t-shirt. You can see if you go for a soft style cotton, this is exactly the same t-shirt. This is the exact garment, okay? Soft cotton. Okay, I don't know. Why is it? Okay, here we go. Men's soft cotton. You get it in the black. Same color as this. You put a design on it. Let's say all in with the shipping, it's going to cost you $12 again, okay? You're making on that, just to make sure I get this completely right, because my math is terrible. So let's say you do $39.99 minus 12. You're left with $27. You're left with $27.99 in profit after you sell that. Now you're probably thinking, do people even buy these t-shirts at these prices? And the answer to that is yes. If somebody's passionate about the design, because you can see a lot of these design. This one is about, yeah, I'm not going to show this one for certain reasons, but a lot of these ones are about certain music artists. And if people are passionate about this thing, people will spend money on them, you know? Let me see if they've got jackets as well. Have they got jackets that they're selling? Guys, if you've got questions for me as well, please make sure you ask me, because it's really, really important. So they're selling this this jacket. What type of jacket is it? Okay, I don't think we can get that. Let's just look at joggy bombs. I'm trying to show you other examples now. With print on demand, you make more money not selling t-shirts, but selling tracksuits, selling jackets like bomber jackets. That's where you make more money. So they're selling these joggy bottoms for $64.99. They are made out of polyester, which is cheap, and cotton. Okay, so that's what we call a diluted cut. Not a good cut personally, but we can have a look to see how much it's going to cost. We go to men, we go to joggy bottoms, or sweatpants and joggies. Again, if you compare the prices to Printful, they're way more expensive. So yeah, a huge POD do offer some really good prices. Why is this taking so long? Let's see if that works. Yeah, here we go. So they've got 100%. So what's the cheapest one they've got here? The cheapest one they've got here the all over. The 100% cotton is the cheapest, is it? Yeah. This is the cheapest design that they've got, and this is 100% cotton. 100% cotton, and it's the cheapest design. This is not 100% cotton. Hold on. This is polyester, which is horrible. Now, for you to get that design, $7.77. So let's say all in with the print, it's going to cost you, let's say, $24, $25. Okay, $25. We'll round it up to $25. So you're buying the garment at $13.50 plus the shipping plus the print for $25. Okay, this is without you charging people for shipping, which with POD people do genuinely charge for shipping, and they do get away with it. Now you're selling them for $64.99. Let's do the math again on how much that would make you. So $64.99. Sorry, $64.99 minus 25. You're making $40 basically, with obviously your advertisement costs ain't involved and stuff like that, but minus the cost of goods, you're making $39.99. Let's say it costs you $20. Let's say it costs you $20 to acquire a customer. So let's say it costs you $20 to pardon me, to get a customer from Facebook, Google Ads, whatever you're doing. So minus 20, you're still left with $19. So for those that say to me, well, can you make a lot of money with POD? Is there margin involved in it? You be my guest. Guys, he's charging almost $70 for polyester, which is terrible. Guys, polyester. Again, because I know because I'm in fashion myself and I know the quality of garments, I know how disgusting that is, because he's probably only paying $10 for these. That's it. And that's what I like about Huge POD. They always offer good quality stuff, 100% cotton. No one's going to be angry with you about 100% cotton. That's good quality material. 8 to 12 business days. When you're doing drop shipping, your shipping times are around about 25 to 30 days. So this is why I'm saying to you guys, don't sleep on POD, because you're getting better shipping times and better quality products that you're selling. So yeah. So you click here, it shows you design ideas as well. So you can click use it, which is really, really good, that I like. Click that and it'll show you some design ideas as well. So let me just show you this quickly. Is it not done it? Okay, that's glitched out a little bit. But here, so this is what it looks like when you want to design something on Huge POD. You choose the color that you want. For example, the blue color, the yellow color. You can go to your images, and they already give you images. This is what I like about Huge POD as well. They already give you images you can use. So you can take, have I already got my images here? There should be images here. So you can choose illustrations. You can choose letters. So I could basically grab that and put that, and it shows you where you can put it, okay? So that's how it works. Very simple, very easy to work. So that's Huge POD, and it also tells you about the print quality here on the right-hand side. So this is why I love Huge POD. And I've got the stuff myself. I've got loads of their stuff in my wardrobe. So yeah. Let's have a look at some of the questions that you guys have got for me. Oh yeah, I know a lot of you guys are asking me, how do I find these stores? So if I show you... I'll show you how I find these stores now. Okay, cool. Let me show you how I find these stores as well. Let me see what you guys are saying first here. How does it work with returns with POD? Pardon me. Good question. Now, POD returns are quite complicated, because the thing with POD is, your POD supplier will only give you a refund if the sizing doesn't match what they quote. They'll only give you a refund if the print quality isn't up to the satisfaction they offer. So this is the problem, and it's a good thing that somebody mentioned this, because this is quite a big problem with anything to do with fashion or apparel, anything you wear on the body, okay? If they order something, and let's say you've got a size chart on your website and it still doesn't fit for some reason, unfortunately, if they ask you for a refund, you the only thing you can do is offer them exchange. Now, this is where the biggest liability lies. Your exchange rate is going to be high. Don't get it twisted, because not everything will fit to everyone's liking. Some people like it loose, some people like it tight, some people like it small. So the only thing you can do, and this is what we do, is offer exchanges, but they have to pay for shipping, because if you're offering free exchanges and you have to pay for the shipping, oh my God, is it going to hurt your business? So offer exchanges, but they are paid. They have to pay for the shipping. So if it costs $5 to ship it back, they've got to cover that if they want to change it. And you've got to make sure you have a very accurate size chart on your website. So if they try and argue that your sizing is terrible, you say to them, no, our sizing is fine. It's because you don't like the size. Then that way, they're more likely to pay for it, because they know if you know you're a fussy customer, you're more likely to pay to get it exchanged, because you know you're the problem, not the company. So that's all I'm going to say to you. And that's how you get around it, simply. Best thing you can do is research very successful POD stores and see what they do. But most of them will do what I've just told you. Let's have a look. Hey bro, would you say the actual printing yourself and buying blanks is a good way of understanding t-shirt quality? No return policy is not a good idea, because you will cause a lot of issues. Just offer exchanges, but they have to pay for it. It's as simple as that. Do you recommend TikTok ads for POD stores? Yeah, because if your POD design is good for people that are on TikTok, of course. In terms of understanding what makes a good print for the t-shirt, this is as simple as that. Quality comes down to a few things. The garment quality, what's it made out of, stitching, overlocking. Again, if you don't know what these things are, you need to research it. And then it comes down to how is it been printed onto the t-shirt? Is it a vinyl? Is it inked into the t-shirt? Is it an embroidery? So all I can say is when I can vouch for Huge POD because I've ordered a lot of stuff from there and it's always come, I'm happy with it. And I've made a video about them as well in terms of me reviewing the stuff that I've got, and I've not had issues with them. They're all good quality. Let's have a look. Okay, let's get straight into how do I find these designs anyway. So how I find successful print-on-demand stores that I can learn from and see how well they're doing is I go to websites like Flipper, Exchange Marketplace, basically websites where people come to sell their website, and I literally go to the search bar and I type in print-on-demand. You type that in and it's going to pull all the sites that have that in their selling. So now you can see it's pulling loads of different sites that are print-on-demand. You can see them all here. This one that I showed today, I showed this one here today. So you can see it's pulling up all of the ones that are coming up. And you can also see the asking price, how much they want to sell it for, how much net profit they're doing. You can watch it, you can view the listing. So it's simple as going to this website. I think Flipper, in my opinion, is better for this. Search for the keyword and you'll find loads of them. And you go to most relevant. You can also change it to highest price. Then this way, these are normally confidential. And you can see they're asking stupid money. Again, if it's warranted, then of course. So you've got this one called United Parrot. I don't know if this is an actual POD store. It could be. They're just, some people will use the keyword just to get the listing. But okay, we come here. So this is the United. We are United. So these are POD. So yeah, these are all POD. Again, I'm not even going to get into this. This is just politics. But you can see this store's done really, really well. The revenue the revenue is not even that good. So it shows you everything about the store as well. But again, that asking price is ridiculous for how much they've generated. So yeah, you can sort it by that and you can see some of the most successful ones. You've got this one here. If I go to their site, so they've not listed it here. Some of them are quite private as well. They're not even live. So this one is Live the Art of Techno. So this is about techno music. And you can see it's a really nice looking website. You've got these designs are really cool as well. Techno designs. These are really, really nice. I like these designs. These are really good designs. And you're good. You know what it is with print on demand as well? You can add drop shipping products to your print on demand store like this. It's really, really cool. This is a really well put together website. This looks like a real brand, you know. They've really done a good job of this store. And how much have they made with this store? They have made financials. Annual revenue is only small. Annual profit. Look at the profit on that. That I don't know if that's true, but that is ridiculous profit margin. That's like almost. That is crazy. That asking price is not a valid asking price if you want my opinion. But yeah, these guys make print on demand stores in a year and they make so much money off them. It's unreal. But yeah, this is how I find the stores, guys. Anyway, I hope that's taught you something about how I find these stores. Anyway, let's have a look here. Where are the clothes made with huge POD? I believe they are made from China. I think they also have a US warehouse, but I'm sure they're made in China. I think the way they get their prices so cheap is because they're made in China. Guys, let me know if you've learned anything from today's live stream. If you learned something today about POD that you never have. Has today made you think about starting a POD business? Have you learned about what makes a successful POD business? Let me know, guys, what you may have learned from today's live stream. I always like the feedback as well. And also, if you're new to the live stream, make sure you smash the like button. This will be on replay, so you can watch it whenever you want. But yeah, again, I'm going to do some Q&A now. Just answer some of the questions related to POD. Can you supply a list of stores reviewed? Yes, Tim, I can definitely do that. I can definitely leave the links to them in the description. Or you can just watch it back and obviously go through it. Edwin put, learn a lot. Yes, definitely thinking about starting. Yes, that's great to hear. I think the problem with print on demand is not many people are like, I think the reasons why people are not willing to do POD is because they don't know and they're scared. I think that's the problem. Thanks for the answers. My pleasure. How should I market my website without Facebook ads? You can do organic TikToks. You can do Google ads. You can do POD, you can do everything anything else can do, you know? Can you have a dropshipping store and POD? See, I do it the other way around. I do it the other way around. Have a POD store and then have dropshipping. POD 3D printed jewelry, thoughts? Yeah. Jewelry, I believe Printerful do it. So let me have a look. Printerful, is it? Yeah, Printerful do it, I think. So let me have a look. I think the thing with Printerful and Printify is because they're such big companies and they've got so much cash, they can offer so many crazy products that unfortunately huge POD can't. If you're looking to just do apparel, because look, you've got all of these home living pillowcases. Let's have a look. I don't think they've got jewelry right now. They don't have jewelry, I don't think. I could be wrong. No, they don't. So when it comes to just like things like coffee mugs, clothing, huge POD all the way, because they're the best prices, best quality. But when it comes to like doing like jewelry and like bespoke things, obviously Printerful, have a lot of things. You know, they have like things that exactly like chain necklaces that other things don't have. They have the eco stuff. They have the premium quality products. Their catalog is crazy big, but that's because they've got so much money, and because they've got so much money, they've got to spend so much money, so then they've got to charge so much for the stuff. Country for POD, don't know what you mean. POD canvases and posters. Yeah, POD canvases are doing amazing. I literally saw a store the other day where it was like they were selling dog canvases of different dog breeds and different emotions that the dogs have, and they were doing mad numbers. The thing with POD is it's all about imagination, creativity, art. If you're good at that, you'll be good at POD. I love your videos, great content. I really appreciate the kind words. And like I said to you guys before, I knew this live stream wasn't going to be very popular because people, when they see the word print on demand, they kind of like, ooh, don't want to do it. I'm not interested. And again, those people are the ones that are missing out. Is it possible to combine huge POD and Printful? Yeah, of course. You can have loads of different companies on your back end. You can have 5 different back ends. As long as you make it work, it'll work. In terms of where it ships from, it'll work. Does Placeit have enough images to work with? Yeah, Placeit's massive. Placeit is literally the biggest company when it comes to mockups, and they have the best mockups. I use them. I've been paying for my subscription since 2019 because they're that good. Huge POD, fake forever to ship to the US. I made an order 2 weeks ago and still not delivered. I doubt that. Huge POD, fake forever to ship to the US. I doubt that because I've been ordering from them. I can go into my wardrobe right now and pull out 20 different things from huge POD. So I doubt that very much. Is it possible to show some how to make designs in Canva? I don't really want to be going over that today because that's a lot of time. But if you guys want more print on demand live streams, then make sure you let me know, because obviously I'm going off the feedback. But we've got I don't know if you guys knew this, we do have a print on demand course that was made 2 years ago that you need to go and check out. Make sure you go and check that out. We have got a new print on demand course coming out this year. I don't know if you guys knew that. So yeah, we got a new course coming out this year. So that's going to have everything to do with POD, creating designs. But really, Canva gives you everything you need to do it, you know? So yeah. Delivering times from huge POD. So when I order my stuff for when I do samples, for ordering samples, from where they ship it to the UK, it takes, how long did it take? 7 days, I think it took me. 7 days, 7 to 10 days, I think it took. So yeah. Is huge POD based in the US or China? I think they're based in China. Love everything that you teach. Thanks for always giving out the knowledge. Always my pleasure. Please, guys, make sure that if you're gonna put a comment in the live chat, it's in English. If it's not, it will get removed and you can get banned. How to find the right customer from the aesthetic point of view. I have no problems, but I don't know how to find my ideal target. Let's say you're selling these techno t-shirts. So let's say you're selling these techno t-shirts. Your market is people that listen to techno music. So who are those people that listen to techno music? You just search for them. You could do broad targeting. You could literally just search for music as an interest. You could search for art as an interest. Just go broad and then narrow in. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Huge POD packing of products. If you mean as in the packaging, it's actually pretty good in terms of when it comes to the when it gets delivered, it comes in a nice package. This is made from Huge POD. I don't know if you know this, but this is made on Huge POD. Let me see if you guys can see this. I'm probably going to change back to the big camera. So this is made on Huge POD. I don't know if you know that. And I've washed this about 4 or 5 times. And look at how crisp that looks. This is vinyl as well, and this is like a bomber jacket. This was made on Huge POD. Wear it all the time. People always tell me how good the quality is. Just thought I'd show you that. Let's have a look. Do you ever do videos, ads on BF with POD? Not really. Not really. Not really. Let's have a look. Hi, it's Raja's son from Sophia's. How are you, my man? Raja keeps telling me a lot about you. He says that you're a big fan. We'll have to meet up one day for sure. Do you guys want to see how some of the stores are doing? Let's see how some of the stores are doing. So I'm going to show you guys some stores as motivation, and then I am going to disappear into the into getting some food because I am starving. How to organize time with POD. Guys, when you ask questions, you need to elaborate sometimes because it's quite hard to understand what you mean. What is a good theme for POD? When it comes to themes for POD, you need to go for the fashion themes. So you might have to you might have to buy a paid. Again, that's why it's a little bit expensive. You might have to pay for a paid theme because with POD, it's technically a fashion store, so you need a fashion theme, and there's sometimes you have to pay for them. So do bear that in mind. Let's have a look what we got going on here. I can see all the comments here anyway. So one of the stores right now, I'm going to show you this quickly for some motivation. I'd like to show you what some stores are doing. Today, this store's done, is it going to focus? 2.7k. This month, the store's done around about $100,000. This is in euros, by the way. This is terrible, this. This is in euros, so it's about $100,000. I'll show you another store. Another store, let me show you this one quickly. Takes forever to change stores on this. Takes forever. Okay, cool. So this is another store. This one's done around about almost $40,000 this month. £29,000, about £30,000, about $40,000. That one we had to scale down. These take too long to change. So yeah, move on to that another day. Let's have a look. What do you use for payment processors? Shopify payments, PayPal on some stores. We use loads of different payment gateways. It just depends. Big motivation. Yeah, I don't show you that. I don't show that to show off. I show that to inspire you guys, and I also show you that to stay true to who I am. There's no point me coming on this camera today and saying, do this, do that, do drop shipping, do Ecom, if I'm not doing it, because that would be contradictory and that would be terrible. Unfortunately, there are people that come online who say they do this and that and they don't, and it's bad. And they might have done it maybe 2 years ago, but they don't do it anymore, and I think that's bad. So I always like to be very honest and transparent with you guys and show you what we're still doing, because I feel like that's the only way you can get trust with people. So that's why I do. I don't do it to show off. I just do it to stay true to you guys and show you what we're doing at the moment. That is all I'm doing. And if you guys didn't already know, I actually made a video last week revealing one of my $2 million Shopify stores. Again, I don't think many people do that. No one's really willing to reveal their brands to you. So I did that as well. So yeah, this year is all about being a lot more transparent with you guys as well, which I'm already as transparent as I can be, but take it to another level. Literally cheaper to go on Etsy than huge POD. But then again, Etsy is not amazing because, hold on a second. Etsy is good, but it's not good as well. There's pros and cons to Etsy. You can't just say Etsy's better because Etsy can't, like, if you go to an Etsy seller, their actual supply chain is not big enough to supply demand. Like, if you've ever scaled a POD store with Etsy, you'll see loads of people telling you that they can't scale because they haven't got the logistics to scale. Let's see what we think. There's pros and cons to everything you do. It doesn't matter what supplier you go to, there's always pros and cons. I'm just telling you, a huge POD at the moment is the one that I'm finding the best. Would you consider POD for your personal fashion brand? If you mean like the Ecom King stuff, I don't really want to do Ecom King merch. Well, if you guys want me to do it again, let me know. But I'm focusing on other things right now. Is PayPal a good payment gateway? PayPal is only a good payment gateway if you have an e-com brand and you have good shipping times. Like if you're doing PayPal and you're drop shipping, you're going to struggle because the shipping times are too long and they're going to get you. And when they do chargebacks, you're probably going to lose. So PayPal's only good if you have a real brand with a real fulfillment center and logistical center in place. Yeah, UX design is more profitable. UX design is really, really unprofitable. If you're a graphic designer, man, you need to take advantage of that. Stripe's amazing, but Shopify Payments is Stripe. Have you ever made any boxing-related t-shirts? No. But again, that's a niche that I haven't seen in POD, boxing t-shirts. Maybe quotes that boxers say, like Muhammad Ali. I know those ones are quite common. Mike Tyson quotes, you know. Maybe do a whole POD store on boxing as a general thing. Heavyweight boxing, middleweight, featherweight, all of them. Yeah, Klarna is amazing. Klarna is what we use. We use buy now, pay later. We use it all the time. All the time. And especially on POD, you're going to want to do that. Our fashion store, we get, I think, 45% of customers using buy now, pay later. I think it might be more than that. What about meme t-shirts? Yeah, those ones are quite old. But again, if you're using memes that are different, then maybe, yeah. There won't be any giveaways today, guys, just because there's not many viewers today, so there's no point doing a giveaway. Definitely do a giveaway next live. There'll be a lot of viewers because the topic of the video, there will naturally be a lot more viewers. Does original art and POD products sell? I'm not too sure about that. How can one do football for POD without copyright infringement? So when it comes to copyright, don't use logos like football team logos like Chelsea or Real Madrid logo. Don't use those. If you're going to do like a football POD store, take quotes from what players have said, or it's hard. Again, you got to find that line. Like quotes are good that work really, really well, or make that football player into a cartoon where that you can barely make out. You can just about make out who it is. That's how it is. I've never tried to check out payment because I've never needed to. Most people from like the third world countries have to try it. But anyway, guys, that's today's live stream. There is going to be a new print on demand course coming out in May, so make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out the last course I made on print on demand. That was out 2 years ago. If you are interested, because it'll teach you a lot of the things that you guys have asked for sure. And guys, I hope you've learned something about POD today. I hope you've learned something that might have surprised you about POD. And yeah, hopefully you guys, maybe think about trying it, you know. It never hurts to try. So yeah, guys, I'll catch you next week. No, next week I might not be live streaming next week. I just thought I'd let you know I might not do a live stream next week just because I'm not at home next week. I'm out. So if If I can get a live stream in next week, I will, but I might not be able to just because I might not be here. The next video coming out will be on Sunday, and it's going to be the top products to sell for March. I can't believe it's already March. It's crazy. So yeah, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. I wish you all the best, and I hope you've learned something. If you can like the live stream, that'd be